Hello everyone, welcome back to more Bridge. We're playing the Super Sunday Daylong today for February 11th. Maybe there was a 2-day survivor that started yesterday, but I wasn't in I didn't really have time to play Bridge, I guess, yesterday, so... Also, I'm recording this in the morning. I usually do it in the evening. That explains why my voice sounds a bit, I think gravelly is a good word for it, so forgive me. We'll see if I get warmed up as we go. It's 12. Okay, I can't look it up. It's 12 boards, match points for this event, and it's all robots, of course. This is a 17 count, easy one no trump. Sure, we'll play 2 spades. Well, we have the possibility of a minor suit end play against West. If West has 4 hearts, it's unlikely to work. If West has 3 or fewer, it probably will work. Can I afford to try it? I think so. So we win the trumps. Win the hearts, rather, and we cash trumps. Good, they're splitting. West has pitched a club. Okay. So the danger, I guess, is what I want to do is cash the last 2 hearts and then play a club to the 10. Then when West wins, he'll have to lead something. And if he has at most 3 hearts, he won't have any hearts to lead, and he'll have to lead, therefore, a minor suit, either establishing my 10 or my king. The problem is, what if he does cash a heart? Then I either have to rough this, which would be fine. Like I could rough it, and I could lead up to one of the minor suit kings myself, or I could not rough, which doesn't seem that good. But maybe it is. I think it. No, it's not actually any good. Well, yeah, because if I don't rough, I have to pitch either a club or a diamond, and then they can afford to set up the winner in hand of that suit because I won't have enough cards in dummy to get to it. So, if West has at least 4 hearts, he can actually escape by just playing a heart, and then neither roughing nor discarding is any good for me. And I won't be able to fall back on leading towards both kings myself, because I don't have any dummy entries left after I've stripped hearts. Like, I'll rough the first heart, fine. Or the 4th heart. And I guess I can lead diamonds at that point. But then if they, win and continue diamonds, I'll have to use my last trump roughing it. And when I lead a club, even if it's onside, the opponents can win it and cash diamonds. So I don't think that's actually any better than just leading up to both kings. We'll play diamonds first, so I have an easy entry back. Okay, that worked. Why end play them if the aces are onside? Obviously. I mean, I think we could afford low to the 10 and then low to the king, just in case both honors are onside. There are some theoretical layouts, maybe, where cashing spades for some sort of strip squeeze could make sense, but I don't think they're very realistic. Okay. So, it was east with the last heart. So I could have... The other line would have succeeded and gotten just as many tricks. At this point here, I could have cashed the last heart and played a club, East presumably playing low, but Queen would also be fine with me, to the 10. West wins the Jack, but he has no hearts. He has to lead either a diamond, giving me the king, or a club, giving me this king. Presumably, he would actually give me a diamond, because that's the one I could get myself. And we would take the same number of tricks. Bit of heart here, plenty good hearts. What does partner mean by 2 clubs? Okay. Decent hand, actually. And we do have a club fit. I'm a little reluctant to raise to 3 clubs because my holdings in diamonds and spades are so drastically awful. I think I do owe 3 clubs. Because I have a pretty good 1 heart overcall, and I have a club fit. We probably will be okay here, but it would not be completely shocking to just lose 3 diamonds and 2 spades right away. That's only down 1. And if that is what's happening, then opponents are making 2 diamonds, so minus 100 is not bad. Okay. Wow! 5 spades, huh? Okay. Well, at least the spade finesse seems to be working. West's double shows 4 of them, so we can guess, at least, that the queen would force out the king. It's certainly possible that East has it. Ace, king of diamonds. Possibly the queen, but no guarantees. Certainly something in clubs. Maybe both the ace and queen. Okay, well, they're going to make it easy for me. Just the queen in clubs, though, huh? So ace, king of diamonds, queen here is 9. Probably also has the, queen of diamonds, and like that plus some length is enough that we can't really rely on spades breaking. This is kind of funny. If I draw trump, I might lose. I don't know. My spade intermediates are very good. I should be okay on that front. I'll draw the last trump. West had 5 hearts. Two clubs. 4 spades. Therefore only 2 diamonds? East had 7 of them. To go with 3 clubs, a heart, and 2 spades. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I could cash the queen of hearts or not. I don't think it's going to matter. But just in case it does, let's cash it. I suppose we could play a low heart to force East or West to win it. And then you'd have to lead a spade, but that doesn't even help me. Yeah, there's no reason to do that. Dropping the doubleton 10? No. Still, making 4 is fine. I guess technically I could have made more tricks, right? If I don't cash a second heart, if I immediately go for the spade finesse, lead the queen, can I not take all the spade tricks? No, West just holds up on the king. I was thinking queen, king, ace, cross back to hearts, 3, 6, 8. But the king or the 10 is still worth one trick, even if I finesse twice. So you might as well cash hearts and see if they're running to pitch. Although I think you know enough that you can probably figure out, like, you know enough about the other suits that you can prove hearts won't split if you think about it. So probably it was silly for me to try. Terrible 12 count. I'm out of here. No game, partner. So we have 4 caching tricks. And the clubs should provide 4 more. The danger is that opponents may run too many cards in some other suit, presumably diamonds, before this happens. So don't put in the queen, because if, like, East has King X or King 5th, you risk them setting up a lot of diamonds. You might as well play low, and then if the king's here, the queen is still a stopper, and if the king's here, well, then if East has the ace of clubs, they can't continue diamonds. I could put in the 9, but I don't really see any, or the 8, but I don't see any reason to. Yeah, force the 10 anyway. We want to be a little careful to make sure we don't block stuff here, because the hearts are blocked, right? So we might need the clubs as entries to hearts, but I think it should be okay. I mean, I guess I'm going to unblock now. Well, the clubs are blocked. Okay, good. So if they'd let a spade, it would have been a bit awkward, because I couldn't use the clubs as entries for hearts and also spades as entries for clubs in that case. The fact that East isn't returning a diamond suggests the king is over here. So putting in the jack would be quite dangerous. West has Jack 9 of diamonds. Is that interesting? Like, could I try losing a diamond here to drop the stiff king? I guess I could try, but it wouldn't work, I don't think. So I'm just going to cash the ace of spades, get out with my plus score. Yep, king of diamonds was over there. And the heart was wrong, yes. So I think I got everything I could here, maybe a little bit more than I could. I think the blockage in clubs should have been a problem. It says I always make it, huh? Continue clubs. Why can't East lead a spade? I guess it just sets up another spade trick in dummy. And so... yeah, because West can never get in. I see. I'll win it and continue spades, I guess. Or... yeah... I'm not sure. The heart suit looks dangerous. I'm not quite sure why they can't hurt me. But I guess anytime they lead a heart, I get the ace of hearts, which I was not otherwise getting. Interesting. Yeah, just, I mean, this is an awkward hand to bid, actually, because if it goes a club pass a spade, what exactly are we doing? Hand's not nearly good enough to bid 2 hearts. Club suits aren't good enough for 2 clubs. I guess the popular modern style is to rebid 1 no trump here. I'm an old man, and I don't really like doing that without 2 spades. In 4th seat, you should, an important factor in deciding whether to let a hand pass out or to bid something which is a consideration really only fourth seat has. Because third seat, if they pass, right, lefty could still bid. Here, we know if we pass, the auction will be over. So I can achieve a 0 score if I want. So any bid is risking a negative in hopes of getting a positive. And the thing you should weigh in such situations, if it's at all close, is how many spades you have. Spades are the boss suit. They're the highest ranking. Whoever has, if the points are roughly evenly distributed, whichever side has the most spades is likely to be the ones who can declare successfully. And, we only have one, so opponents probably have the most spades. But, we don't have a borderline like 12 count. We have 14. It really seems incumbent to open here. Passing with 3 aces is just like not a recipe for a good score. So I guess I'm going to bid a club 1-no. Hope we don't wind up in a bad spade contract as a result. Okay, good. Boy, we wound up in a bad no-trump contract instead, huh? A spade, a diamond. If the clubs come in, you get 4 tricks there. That's 6. You still need a bit more, and it does not seem likely that you will get a bit more. So we're probably minus 100 here. But, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to defend 1-no. Opponents might do something wrong somehow. Although I think the dummy is going to make things reasonably clear. We could try sneaking a diamond through at this point, I guess. Low to the queen. If that holds up, then we've stolen a trick and we can get back to clubs. The problem is if it doesn't work, I'm going to take like 4 tricks instead of 6. And it's match points, so it is worth getting 6 if I can. I mean, it's not clear I can even take 6, right? Probably the opponents have 3 or 4 spades, a club, and like 4 diamonds, hearts. But I don't want to give them a diamond as well as that, right? I guess I'm giving them a club as well as that. It comes out about the same. The difference is that the clubs have more upside, I guess. The diamonds have a little bit more potential trickery? I don't know. I'm leading a club. This is surely what the field will do, which is not exactly a proof that it's correct. The field makes a lot of bad decisions. Okay. Well, at least we forced the queen, so they can't cash king in another. The problem is the heart switch is, devastating. And it's obvious as well. I guess I duck this. Not much point bidding in the queen. We're never going to set up a trick. And this way we have a potential stopper here. Really? Man, I should have counted the spades more carefully. West might have 5 of them. I don't really believe he's underleading the king, so I might as well play low here. Okay, that suit is splitting. And I'm hopeful the heart is over here, in which case they might cash it. Nope. Well, I made it from 4 tricks to 5 tricks. I don't think that sneaking a diamond to queen was going to work. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this minus 200 is a pretty normal result on the board. It's just so hard to do any better. I guess some of BBO is probably going to go 1 club, a spade, 2 clubs, which is defensible and certainly would score better here, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably down 1, maybe making it. Easy club, though. Partner doubles, I can show hearts. I don't think I should bid again. I mean, I do have 4 hearts and a void in the suit that they're bidding. Partner probably has length in diamonds, which will discourage him from bidding. On the other hand, he should be able to infer that I'm short. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the opponents, they have like 10 diamonds between them. Partner has only 3. He won't be sure that I'm that short. Still, my spots are pretty bad. And it's just so dangerous to bid 3 hearts vulnerable. We could easily get doubled here. I don't know. Gib doesn't find doubles very often. I guess we could try it. But we could still go down 2. Like, I don't know. It's your hand. Have fun. Enjoy the bad diamond break. Woo! I guess I should have known that. Partner's double suggests both 4 hearts and 4 spades. And there's 6 on dummy and I have 3, so... I would have let it trump if I could, partner. These spades are roughing out, huh? What is partner doing? He's such a weirdo. Under roughing in clubs? Why? He just has too many diamonds? I don't know what's happening. Why did you under rough? I assume it doesn't actually matter because Gib only makes weird plays like that if he's proven that there's no situation where it costs. Here, right? Yeah, I see. Declare has a high cross ruff already. He could afford to ruff... Well, if partner pitches, Declare can ruff with the 8. And that's true even if partner ruffs. Because now ruff 3 spades high and a heart high. Declare actually ruffed with the ace instead of the 8. Why exactly? Oh, because the 9 of hearts is also a winner. Okay. Sure. Yeah, partner didn't manage to lead a trump. Okay. 20 points. We can open this 2-0. I have both majors. Which one do you want, partner? Hearts. Okay. Well, we're losing the 3 aces for sure. Other than that, we need to make sure we can pitch a club loser on a diamond winner and hope the hearts come in. It's not a guaranteed result, but not unlikely. If they find the club switches, it'll be a little harder. But actually, I mean, East just can't get in that many times, right? Unblock the king just in case it matters. Okay, Jack's on side anyway. So all that's left now is to play the hearts for 1 loser. We have to make sure we cash ace-king first so that queen 10 are still in position to finesse if it turns out East has only 1 heart. All right, claim the remainder. Pretty boring result. I expect the whole field to be getting exactly 420. Like, how could you do anything else? Ace of spades, spade ruff would do it. But East didn't figure it out. Interesting. Why not? It's not like... I don't know. I mean, leading a club could be necessary, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. 17 points. Very good spades. Definitely not good enough to open 2 clubs, though, so we're still going to open a spade. Over 2 spades, I think I just bid 4. I'm certainly not bidding less than 4, and I don't think bidding more makes any sense either. I guess we could try to trick them into leading the wrong thing somehow if I like showed length in diamonds. That would be kind of funny. Let's do that. Oh, partner, how dare you bid hearts? Okay, well. I mean, I don't think partner's going to get too carried away if I bid 4 clubs as another psych. Okay, good. We made it to 4 spades. They led spades. Okay, and the lead didn't matter anyway. Well, I don't know. Conceivably, we could pitch the diamond on a club if the opponents are really on alert. I have claimed I have a diamond card that's useful, right? Maybe they'll get something wrong somehow. And now there's just a guess in diamonds. I mean, I think you play in clubs. I think you just play low here. King could be okay. Like, king could be right. But it's pretty tough to find out. And there's like a slight chance that if you play the low and it's wrong, you could still somehow manage to set up a club to pitch a diamond if opponents are really slow on the uptake. Whereas if you play the king that's wrong, it's pretty much game over. Yeah, there's the queen. Down 1 then. I mean, I guess conceivably the opponents might discard wrong, so I won't concede a trick. They might hang on to their diamond winner instead of a club winner if one opponent has like the ace of clubs and all the diamonds. I don't expect the robots to make this mistake, but it's sort of free to play for it, right? Alright, it hasn't worked. It's worked! Ah! Got him. Yeah. East didn't have all the diamonds, but he also didn't have all the information, apparently. He didn't know what was happening in diamonds. Low to the queen. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a play I might make if I had the king. He's not sure. I think a human would get this right. For a lot of reasons, actually. First of all, the defense would have given count in clubs. West would have signaled to East how many clubs he has. And so East would know whether I have one left or not. But it's also just a little bit... It's kind of subtle, but the diamond situation I don't think makes that much sense if I have the king. East played low, and you can imagine... East was imagining, if you can think of a robot imagining. He was picturing, well, maybe Declarer at the ending, like, maybe my 4 of clubs, instead of having that, maybe I have the king of diamonds, he's thinking. And that's sort of consistent with the play, because, like, you know, when the opponents lead a diamond here, someone with king 7 might well play low, hoping that East is leading away from the queen, and get the jack thereby. But that's not actually a good play as Declarer. Because if East has the queen of diamonds, he's sort of given you a trick for no reason. And you should assume your opponents aren't giving you tricks for no reason. You should take the play you could have taken even without their help of putting up the king from hand. Which you could do by leading a small diamond from dummy to the king. You should play East for the ace, not the queen. Because the only way to play him for the queen is if he lets you, which he won't do if he has the queen. So this is all several levels of thought above how the robots actually play, which is why they didn't understand that it was wrong to think I might... Like, East thought I might have the king of diamonds. It doesn't make sense. I wouldn't play this way if I had that, but he doesn't think that way. And I guess the fact that I Q-bid diamonds during the auction might have been enough to trick him. Like at the other tables, maybe East gets it right because my hand doesn't bid diamonds. My hand also bid clubs. I don't know. A human would be like, this guy's just fucking with us. Like after I showed up with ace queen of hearts. But I don't know. Maybe the fact that I showed so many more points than I have caused East to say, well, he must have the king of diamonds or he wouldn't have bid this way, which is the kind of logic he can apply. And then not think, well, wait, that doesn't actually hold up to scrutiny. So if so, I guess I was rewarded for my antics in the bidding. Or maybe I just got lucky. Ooh. I mean, we can splinter with this. Okay. Maybe it wasn't necessary given the partner's a passed hand. Well, Trump leads is probably right here. Unless they could take a diamond ruff. We clearly want to set up diamonds, draw trumps, but also take as many ruffs in one of the black suits as we can. I don't think aiming for a cross ruff makes sense. Because if we do that, we won't score like any diamonds. And a cross ruff is really only like one or maybe two extra tricks compared to just ruffing a spade or two. So the question is, which suit is easier to ruff, spades or clubs? And I guess the answer is spades. Oh wow, our hearts are all high because the 9 has been led. That's kind of nice. So let's overtake this. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's play low then. Ace and a spade ruff. Ooh, the king is weird. And then play on diamonds. This could be wrong if diamonds are 4-1, but I'd like another entry to take a spade ruff if I can. Okay. So if I try ace of clubs, club ruff, spade ruff, then, like, congratulations. Ooh, I wonder if leaning the jack would have pinned the 10. I don't think that's a very good play, but maybe it would have worked. Maybe not. East could just be fooling around. We can, in fact, get our spade ruff, but then we wouldn't be able to get back to hand to finish drawing trump to enjoy the diamonds. So at this point, we should just cash hearts. And then we can play the rather unlikely spade club squeeze by crossing to the jack of diamonds, back to a diamond, and lead a heart. Unluckily, the jack of spades is not a winner, so we'll play a club. I think the jack's still out there, right? Yeah. Okay, so East had the queen of spades all along. It didn't really matter. But West jack of clubs is very key, right? If East had the jack, we actually would have got him. With the squeeze would have worked. West really couldn't go wrong. There was not an opportunity to pitch enough clubs to give us the suit. So, I don't know. Just ruminating on the squeeze. This is, I mean, 5-5 in the majors, you often want to bid 2 clubs. Right? That's what this shows. But does Gibb, I think Gibb plays like split range Michaels? Maybe? It's sort of hard to tell. And I don't really think this hand is good enough to bid 2 clubs and then bid again, is it? Maybe. I hate the spots in spades and hearts. If these were like 10s and 9s, it might be okay. The alternative would be to bid spades and then bid hearts, which which I think I ought to be able to handle. No, I guess the auction's over. Okay. Well, 2 clubs would have worked out better. We'd be in 2 hearts instead of 1 spade. Yeah, anything but the jack is just silly here. It's going to lose to the king, but if the suit is 3-3, that's fine. Ooh, the hearts are solved. A heart return was the best thing that could have happened. Okay, East has the last heart winner, spade winner as well. Hang on. What is the heart layout? East led the 10. And also East has 4 spades. Like, what are the odds? East sort of seems like it was a singleton 10, doesn't it? If I play the king, I'll be punished in that case. I think we're supposed to put in the 8. Yeah, okay. Wrong? Idiot? Got by the robots again. Why did you switch to the 10 of hearts, you weirdo? It's just such a weird play. Why not do literally anything else? Oh, it's so embarrassing to, like, this is the heart layout and I somehow managed to lose a heart trick. But, I mean, East... Oh, man. Gave me the first round finesse and sort of had me thinking that it was a singleton. I don't think this can be like a mastermind. Like, obviously the robots wouldn't even think this way, but maybe a human would think, it looks like the hearts are coming in for declare. Maybe I can lead the 10 and then he'll finesse into the queen. I don't think that's a good play that a human would make. Maybe a player much stronger than me would know the heart layout. Like, if you actually knew the heart layout, you knew declare had 5 hearts, that would actually be a reasonable play, I think. Because you know the hearts are coming in. And so you might as well throw a monkey wrench in the works. But East doesn't know that. Maybe East was thinking, maybe partner has the ace of hearts. In which case, he can switch to a heart, and then when he wins the spade, play another heart to partner's ace and get a heart ruff is what he was hoping for? I think that must be what was on Gibbs' mind. Is that I don't have to have the ace of hearts. Boy. Okay. I don't know about that. No, it's not going to score very well. How much is the field making in 2 hearts? Well, I mean, a lot, right? I think you can make 5, probably. No, 4. Can't rough enough spades. Yeah, you don't have enough entries to do all that. Okay, easy club. Simple raise with a minimum, and partner puts us in game. Sure. Queen of clubs a welcome sight with the jack over there in dummy. It sure looks like we're going to have no club losers, no diamond losers, no heart losers, and we just have to play the spades to best effect. The hearts could be 4-0, in which case there could be a slight issue. they're not. So we should turn our attention then to the spade suit. One thing we can do is we can eliminate the clubs and the diamonds before attacking spades in case that helps. I'm not sure there's a layout where it helps, but it seems sort of free to do. Obviously, we'll need to finish drawing trumps first so they don't get a club ruff, but... So leading the jack of spades, not now, but like when we do attack spades, seems natural, right? You can finesse, if East has the queen, you can play jack, queen, king. God, this is... But you don't actually have the nine of spades, so the nine of spades will be set up as a third round winner after that happens. I think you do it anyway, and then you're going to have to guess the suit. Like, low to the king just seems awful. And I think leading the jack is the only other line. Okay, so East has 3 hearts. Fine. And we think 2 clubs, right? I guess we'll find out. I can afford to eliminate... Actually, I'm not even sure eliminating the diamonds makes sense. I was thinking, okay, well, what if, like, West wins the stiff queen or something like that? Lead the jack, goes the queen. Yeah, it does help to get a rough slough then. And I have enough trumps that I can afford it. Okay. And likewise, if West wins the stiff ace, it's a similar story. Yeah, East did have 2 clubs and 3 hearts. West had 5 clubs and 2 hearts, so any cards we're looking for, East is slightly more likely to have them than West is, because West has more other cards we already know about, but I don't think that really affects much. I guess it tells me which opponent is more likely to have a doubleton spade, i.e. it's West. Okay, we got the rough slough, that's nice. I don't think it matters, because the spades are probably splitting, but sure. And if West actually does have a doubleton, it doesn't matter what we do here. Could West have 3 spades? I mean, I don't know. We should just assume that West has 3 spades, because otherwise our play doesn't matter. And in that case, is it more likely East was dealt queen 9 specifically? Or queen and 1 small card? We know they have ace, queen, 9, and 2 small cards. So there are 2 different small cards East could have been dealt. We're ignoring that West has actually played one of them. It's a restricted choice kind of thing. Yeah, restricted choice on the spots. So it's twice as likely that East's... If East has only 1 card left, it's twice as likely that it's small as that it's the 9. So we should put in the 8 here. Didn't work. But yeah, he had both, so nothing was going to work. I don't think there's going to be much variation on this board. Everyone should be in 4 hearts. Everyone should make exactly 5. I mean, I don't know. There's always weird stuff in these events. It probably scores above average because some people do some weird shit. And there's no weird shit that's going to help you on that board. It can only hurt. Passed out, huh? I don't think you should open this in first seat. Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, when I play in real life, I have different partnership agreements than I have with the robots because you don't get to pick how you agree to play with the robots. And I would open this with a different partner because we play, you know, very light openings. I could open 1 no trump showing 10 to 12 balanced. And I'd be happy to do that here, preempting the hearts. And we would score pretty well, I think, right? 1 no trump would end the auction, and then, like, we could probably scrounge up 90 points somehow. heart lead, you'd have to guess right, I suppose. But even if you guess wrong, the 10 is still a stopper on the second round. The spades aren't breaking very well. I don't know. Maybe we would go down in one no. We definitely double dummy should, because the clubs are coming in, so I don't know. It turns out the pass is probably going to score above average, because if you bid something, you're probably going to go minus. And the opponents don't really have a way to bid anything, so you're just going to... One spade past two spades is what I assume the auction would be in that case. And then you're losing two spades, a heart, a diamond, three clubs. Yeah, that's down two. Maybe you could find a way to use the fourth diamond. Yeah, you can probably pitch your heart loser on the fourth diamond, because if they ever lead hearts, you don't have to lose a heart trick. And if they don't, you can eventually pitch. Okay, so you can take 7 tricks in spades, I think. This is 15 balanced, huh? It's a pretty awful 15, but it does have all the kings, so I would like to be on... I would like to be declaring and have lefty lead if possible, so sure, 1 no. Well, so much for that. Apparently we don't play Texas. Fine. What the hell is this 4 hearts bid, partner? Are you high? Not only is this a bad system, it's a bad hand to bid this with. What? You don't have 6 hearts. You don't have 9 points. And your spades look like hot garbage. With West bidding spades. Okay, well, I mean, if they don't find their spade rough, we can salvage this. Ooh, what if I played low here? Is that crazy? I guess so. Yeah. Because it makes it awkward. West wants to overtake and give his partner a rough. But if I play low, he can't do that. But he also doesn't need to, because I'm just giving up a second spade trick right away anyway. And, yeah, God, it's going to go rough and then a club back to the ace. Oh! West only has 4 spades. I forgot the robots do this. Like, nobody plays Capoletti this way in... I mean, I don't know. Capoletti has fallen out of favor, and people don't even really play it at the... You know, not... I wouldn't say the expert level, but at the, like, strong club player level, even, people are playing, what's it called? Woolsey or something? The one where they have ways to show 4 of a major and 5 of a minor, and distinguish that from 5 of a major, 4 of a minor. Gibb doesn't have that, so he just bids 2 spades on like any old pile of garbage. Okay, very lucky. And we dropped the 9, so we don't even have to finesse the 8. That's cool, I guess. All right, well, partner's gross optimism has been rewarded, it seems. It's gross not just because there's a lot of it, but because it makes me want to throw up. Why would you bid 4 hearts with this? So ambitious. I don't know why I'm still playing. I could just be claiming making 4. Well, please show me the estimates for this one. I guess it still won't show me how I did on any specific board. Will it? Maybe. I think it does. I don't remember. This 4 hearts bid should be in a museum. 62. Yeah. So, nothing particularly fancy. Just, you know... Oh, except board 7, where I got... Yeah, that was the one where East pitched his ace of clubs and I got the king. Mostly just, like, solid above average results, and then a disaster on board 9 when I chose to bid a spade instead of the 2 clubs the field is bidding. What was so cool about board 8, though? That's worth 84? Maybe the field isn't bidding 4 clubs here. They're just bidding 3 hearts and North's passing? Passing seems crazy. You should raise. So I think it has to be in the declarer play. Like, people aren't realizing they can take a spade ruff before setting up diamonds. They're drawing too many trump. How many spade ruffs did I get? It was just 1, wasn't it? Ace ruff. Oh, no, I did get 2. That's true. Yeah, and so if you draw trump, you can't do that. I assume that's what's happening in the field, is they're just, like, on autopilot drawing trump, and then they don't have as many tricks as I do. Board 2 was really good also. All I really did was compete to 3 clubs, right? I didn't have any great bid or great plays after the contract was chosen. We did, I guess, get a little bit lucky that they didn't tap dummy too much in clubs, or tap dummy in diamonds to force club ruffs, or to force club plays. It says there's nothing they can do. In fact, when they try, I have an over trick available because they didn't get their heart ruff. This is interesting. Oh, I guess West is squeezable in the majors. After, if you don't catch the last heart, yeah. Here, let's can I hand viewer link is what I want. Yes. And I think actually rather than using the BBO hand viewer, I'd like to use the double dummy thing. Oh, it even imports the auction. How nice. Accuracy? No deviations from optimal play. Wow, that's interesting. tilde V3 fake bot is their name, huh? I never knew that. Okay. And what is this? Just describing an associated alert. Okay. You may choose to play the prefix. The card that was actually played is marked with a star. Interesting. So, yeah, play. Yes, this. And I just want to show how the squeeze is going to look at the end. If we ruff, take the club finesse, win, and I think we just draw the last trump, right? Yeah, we can play 1 heart if we want, but there's no reason to. And oh yeah, sure. Pitch a. Oh wait, actually, sure, a heart. So I played a heart, and it's gonna say at this point that I made a mistake, right? The ace is right, obviously, but I can't play the king here. I have to take the spade finesse immediately. Queen, king, ace. And then we cash the last club to squeeze West. I don't need my diamond for anything. West can't give another heart, or my hearts will all run. So he pitches a spade. And then, when we finesse again against the 10, the whole spade suit comes in. I don't think this would be an especially good line, because we don't really know where the 10 of spades is. Like, West is odds on to have it. But East might. Actually, I wonder. When I pitched the last diamond, that was probably a mistake, right? Maybe you can actually make this safe. If I pitch a heart instead, West still can't pitch a heart. He has to pitch a spade. And then... No, I guess we'll know that East has one spade, but we won't know if it's the 10 or not. And so finessing into it could be quite dangerous. He would win the 10 and cash a bunch of diamonds. So we could potentially make only 9 tricks instead of the 10 that we're guaranteed or the 11 that we're trying for. Okay, interesting. I should have seen that possibility, I guess. But I don't mind that I didn't actually play it. Yeah, this one. I don't know whether it was the auction that got them all mixed up or if they were going to get mixed up regardless. I think it must have been the auction if we got a 99%. Because surely some other people are playing the same line I did. You might as well. After the club finesse loses, you might as well just cash everything. I think it must be that these bids confused East, and he misfended as a result. So that's a nice little coup. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.